Hey food fans, welcome back. I'm going to be making a breakfast today. Cinnamon French toast with poached egg and avocado. Yum. Okay, let's start with making the coating. I'm going to crack an egg into the bowl. Add a splash of milk, not too much. Mix in a bit of cinnamon. Give that a little mix up. Put in a sprinkle of sugar. A little bit of salt. We'll add more later. Okay, and get your bread. I like to chop off the crusts on mine. I'm going to put our bread in the mixture, let it soak up for a couple of minutes while we prepare other stuff. Give it a little flip over. Use tongs or your fingers if you don't mind getting your hands messy. Okay, now let's prepare the avocado. Carefully cut around the outside of it. All the way around, and then you can give it a twist. It pops open. Keep your fingers out of the way when you do that. What I like to do with my avocados to peel them is trim a little bit off the end. And then you can peel it like a boiled egg. It'll start to come away at the edges. You can use a spoon for this if you want to use a spoon. Or you can just scrape out the mixture and mix it up into a mush and then use it as a spread. I prefer slices. So just work your fingers under the back. Peeling the skin. Get your thumbs under there. Also use a large flat spoon for this as well if you want to. Quick clean up. I like to slice mine. Not too thick, so it's not too much of a crunch. Just gives it a bit of a bite. The toast will be quite soggy with all the egg mix in it. Okay, so my method of poaching eggs, I like to put a little bit of water in a saucepan. Not too much, I'll show you why in a minute. And use a soup ladle. So as long as the water doesn't cover the ladle, so water goes into it. In your ladle, you want to put a little bit of vegetable oil so your egg doesn't stick to it. Give that a bit of a mix around on the spoon. And just leave that on the side for a second until your butter's melted. As you can see, I've put a healthy amount of butter in there. Okay, so we're ready now. Start cooking. Put your bread into your frying pan and let it soak up the butter. And it'll start to toast and brown. It'll be quite a brown colour because of the cinnamon. Don't worry, it's not burnt. Now what you're going to want to do, now your water's boiling, take it off a boil so it's back down to a simmer. You're going to want to crack your egg into the ladle. If you can't crack a one-handed egg, crack it into a cup first and then pour it into the ladle afterwards. You're going to want to sit this just at the bottom. Try not to let any water get in there yet. And then that'll cook from the bottom up and steam over the top. It'll give your bread a little bit of a wiggle. As you can see, it's starting to loosen, so it's almost ready for turn. Give it a flip. What we're going to do with the egg in a minute is we're going to use the ladle to get a little bit of water on top. Just scoop a bit of water on top and that'll just finish the cooking on top of the egg. Give that another 30 seconds or so. I tend to poach my eggs for around 3 minutes. That seems to be the sweet spot for a runny egg. Okay, toast onto your plate. Turn all the heat off everything. Tip out any excess water from your egg. As you can see, it's still got a wobble. That should mean it's nice and runny by the time you come to plate it. Now just lay out your slices of avocado on top of your toast. If you want to get a bit more flavour out of your avocado, you can sprinkle some salt on here. But I tend to put the salt in the mixture, so it goes all the way through the toast, rather than on the avocado. Now just spoon out your egg on top. A little bit of paprika on top. And cut into it when you're ready to eat. And hopefully it's runny. Well, I hope you enjoyed that one. Thanks for watching. If you did enjoy it, please do me a favour, hit that like button and subscribe for more videos in the future.